as we bring you the latest news around Salone. Please subscribe to Voice of Salone as we bring you the latest news around Salone.
Me, Fambulem, una good evening, good afternoon, or good morning. This na una program again, Salone CashBox. Me Fambulem, today na the 7th of February 2024. Salone people, today I want to talk about recommendations of the Tripartite Committee. You know, please, you see, these messages them way I talk about the Tripartite Committee, not to a feel-good factor message, not to make una feel good, or, sometimes raise una hopes, or, like where we can say raise una tempo. No. These messages are messages them way, it is my strong conviction and patterns and trend, and, vision and waiting at the foresee and me understanding of, the West, how they think, how they behave. Salone people, look, people can want downplay waiting actually the tripartite get for come up with. People can want downplay them. You see, the only reason we're going to make this tripartite fail, as I say in my last audio, now where it be say, sometimes the APC, they kind of like pay them off to some extent. I won't blame this, not the reason. I don't blame Samura Kamara for even like the stage where we did so. But like now, this is going to be like the final nail na the coffin. For make I know now, say, bang, this man no serious. If the tripartite fail as a result of APC, Salone people and APC people, Salone people, una blame Samura Kamara wholly. Una blame him. He's not a good leader, he's not serious, and he's not like Salone. If the tripartite fail, and on the grounds or the basis of APC, the recklessness, una blame Samura Kamara wholly. And I will talk about that, why I say una blame him. One thing, we don't even think about the one the way send it, like the Kelfala Mara, the Petito, the Richard Conte, the list goes on. Don't blame them, blame him. If the tripartite fail, where be say like na APC no serious, una blame Samura Kamara. I go come there. Salone people, let we not make no mistake by thinking that this tripartite no get for all water. We don't make no mistake. We don't make that mistake there. Because you see, look, I see video and audio that when they go around, when they say, oh, the American ambassador say, oh, them they not get no idea of another election. Of course, una feel say it's man then the way when they talk like African man, where we didn't think about like the repercussion of we words or like we actions. We don't think about we reputation. We don't think about how person they think about we. No, it matters how they think about them. Remember, America, they try to create this image, like I say, they don't get this dictatorial tendency in them. There is no way America will come and tell us, say, yes, we the call for a rerun election. But that audio and video the new one they saying, when I go listen to them properly. The person, the ambassador they talk say, it is not up to us. He said, certainly America not call for a rerun. He said it is up to the Sierra Leonean people for make their decision. It's up to them. We've got no idea about like rerun. This is how white man in the talk. Oh, men go talk say, yes, we give them money for rerun. Where it be say the tripartite, they kind of like they do their findings. Then they can kind of like say we they give money for rerun already. How stupid can it be? How stupid can they be? For men they say yes. Like it's just like where it be say they charge post in a court. Go back to that saying. Like the famous saying, like where the lawyers they get. Say a person is proven innocent until proven guilty. Or how they can say, person is kind of like deemed innocent until proven guilty. It's the same thing. Why America for go tell and say go, yes, we don't give 1.5 million for rerun election. Why would they do that? These white people do not talk like that. Now make we go back and go and listen what he said. He said it is up to the Sierra Leonean people. America get bad name for say always they impose what they want. So it is up to like the Sierra Leonean people. This is the reason why the tripartite, what they say, their recommendations are going to be binding. It remind me, you know, the time away. Man, me just kind of this country, you know. One me very, very close friend from Salone. You know, we sleep na house. In fact, like get visa the same day, I think. We were due to fly the same day na London. You know, so like we were very, very close. In fact, lived together in London as well. You know, he's such a funny character anyway. So, you know, I don't tell you that the reason. Anyway, the reason why I make me not travel the same day. In fact, a delay in Cam 1 for booking ticket just because it will make me travel the same day. So, but you know, like the thing that I do to the same. You know, I mean, Nine Akim is my main man. So I can't be like, of course, like he's like they're very, very affluent anyway. So like it kind of like pushing on time wise, like you know, you know, my papa they and direct for tickets money and stuff like that. So so 110 day we don't get dates say on this will come. Then like you know, like me uncle we buy me ticket, not be actually sending money yet. In be already don't buy the ticket. So like I had to miss mine for like about 2 days. So in come before me like 2 days before me arrival. Anyway. But that's the story. That's the story anyway about Akim. So we literally very, very close. So like when we be the come salon, you know, my mama be kind of like, you know, be so lekam. And because he can be like I say, now they look after me and all that. So my mama began to tell her, say, he said, yeah, like, yeah, I forgot, when I go look after her, I said, yeah, I look after her for me. You know, like, Cobra, something like that. In fact, he can always tell like, oh, they go play football, he go tell people and say, oh, like this is mama left on me. Anyway, that's typical Akim for you. You know, some people, why are they saying this? Now, for make we understand how the white people talk, and sometimes it is difficult for make even you will go school for understand them, for kind of like, you know, like the body language matters when white person they talk. You know, like the typical Englishman, they don't ever give you direct answer, never. But anyway, and in fact, even sometimes the English the difficult when you just come. The how English how they talk, it's like how you go school, how you get PhD in English. When then they talk for the first time, they find it very, very difficult for catch the accent. So the reason why they talk about this, actually, so like because of that, so when we come London, there was one time, you know, like when we can they go eat some McDonald's, stay, even they say, you eat McDonald's, now we can go to McDonald's. This now, we first 2 days or so, in London. So just because he came 2 days before me, so like me and he took it laughing. He said, seriously, he said, the white people there, what did they talk? All did they make see the that's what they talk. He said anything, anything when they talk. Is there anything when they say, just say yes, please. Is there anything when they say, just say yes, please? so one day we go to McDonald's because it is difficult for catch the accent when you just kind of then come together. Trust me, everybody will come and then come together where you know, or where you kind of like they in your teens and all that thing. And trust me, you face that. So like one day we go to McDonald's, like this fast food like a restaurant. You know, normally when you go inside and they ask you, say, if you are eat in or take away. That's it, or if you are eat inside the restaurant or they take your food away. In fact, like there is tax implication for whether you eat in or you take away. There is tax implication. So most of the time, now I make them they ask that question. Anyway, so because Akimi don't say anything where they say, because they ask for understand, just say yes, please, no more, and move on. So, so I'll go to the McDonald's, then they ask me, I'll say, eat in or take away. I will say yes, please. Because we did not understand. Anyway, but some people, you know, like it's something like a joke where I can always, in fact, he's a lecturer now. So like where they talk, I say, look the lecturer with the Lego English right now. I said, now they ask eating or take away, say yes, please. Anyway, you know, some people, I'm saying this because these people, sometimes it is difficult to understand them. Like we always say non-jump body with them little bit. We kind of like understand, even when they say yes or no, we understand that they do not actually mean yes or no. If you really understand them well. And in this case, these guys would never say, oh yes, we give una money for election. No. First of all, the money we give them. Why do they have to give this 1.5 million and give them like a 6-month mandate? If at all, 2028 is the agenda for making them kind of like conduct election. Why? When we say we get like another 5 years. Why do they have to give money now? We get 5 years, very long time to make recommendations for like an election 2028. Salone people, when I make no mistake, this is a trap. And one thing we want to get for understand, this tripartite is good for Salone reputation. Look, Salone people, let we left for the discount, waiting reputation, respect mean, confidence, waiting it mean. Left for the discount that. Confidence, it's wealth. Confidence, na money. Sabi when they sing say, time na money, eh? Time na money. In this case, confidence na money, eh? Confidence na money. Salone people, look, we left for the downplay waiting confidence mean. This tripartite, if it come with recommendations, you know, waiting at the word recommendation, for God's sake. They come with their findings. They come with their proposals, suggestions. Then they come like, and look. Let me go back to waiting recommendation mean. It's a suggestion or proposal as to the best course of action. Best course of action. Look, the recommendation is going to be put forward to Madabio. And then that's the trap now within the sex forum. This is not the reason we make I say, if like the recommendations of the tripartite, if fail the Salone people, especially if they come up from the APC side, una blame Samura Kamara. Now he send Kelfala Maradem. Now he send Petit to them. Everything, every Richard concept, everything that they get for recommend, and waiting they get for come up with, it gets for kind of like going in table first, and they discuss it and they advise. Messenger know they die in a war. So the messenger must get something from the Huawei Senam. Salone people, look. This tripartite is good for confidence, because look, we all say the elections were rigged. It is, in fact, for me, annoyance that the fact that like we have to go and set up another committee for able to understand, say yes, the election was blatantly rigged. That's my annoyance, because I see and say it was blatant. It kind of like go against the constitution completely, the laws of Salone. The ID card and they're black and white. We don't know who that prints with ID card. We don't know who that prints with voter register. We don't know that. The voter register wasn't disclosed to everybody. The council rally suppressed opposition. It wasn't a secret. It was never a secret. That is my anger towards the tripartite. But let we say, we better don't pour in the consmot. We decide, say, like, now the tripartite is here. They're going to, this recommendation na trap. Where they don't come with the, now make it for a watch. The recommendations are going to now 3 sides to my story. The international community, and then the APC, and then like the SLPP. 2 against 1. They must come up with something for the good of Salone, for the image of Salone. I see Salone people are now older than they share Kutubu. Kutubu say, Madabi, you fail. This is not some of the dumb things. And then the sad thing, now the APC people are they share for Kutubu. Just because he used the word, say, Madabi, you fail. Failing to understand that, Kutubu, they only say that because Madabi, you left and the Skoma for go. This is not a problem. Now I make you say Madabi, you fail. If Madabiyo today kill and Skoma, it reverse back, say, oh, Madabiyo no fail again. Now maybe say, I don't say again. You say, Salone people, look, this tripartite, the reason why Africa, why Africa fail, it is because of lack of confidence. Lack of confidence. Nobody has confidence in Africa. Most investors don't have confidence in Africa. And these things about rigging election blatantly, you know what it mean for me to say, okay, the elections were rigged, let me call for another election. And then they conduct a free, fair election. What it mean to Salone? What it mean? And you know, even the state where we did, where we said the judiciary cannot be trusted, they had to kind of like call up or like a committee barrier for can do what in the judiciary they do. You know what it mean, how they dent with. You know, good. Salone people, right now, as I talk to now today, you know, a bank in America, NYCB, I think it's called New York Community Bank. They're struggling right now because of confidence. They downgraded them to junk by the Moody's. Moody's, now credit rating, you know, agents. You get Standard & Poor's, Moody's, and Fitch. These are like the big 3 credit agent, like where they rate like companies and corporations them and stuff like that, and sovereign rating country them as well. So they were downgraded by Moody's to like junk. Immediately, their share price fell. Immediately. And that has serious impact. You know, if Salone, the impact we get to like the New York Community Bank, not in capital requirement. In other words, like regulators them, where they tell you, say, like a bank waiting it get a loan out, it get for depend on in capital requirement. In capital where it get. So one of the thing them like like the share price, the shares, the worth of the shares. Now in they kind of like determine you worth and able determine almost you able loan. So like that's what they're gonna talk say a man cannot give what he has not. So in other words, like if you don't get enough, They get like something they can say 1.5 of you capital, now you for loan out, or they will say twice you capital, now you the loan out. So when that capital be affected, it affect you trading business. I hope it makes sense, Salone people. So you see, waiting confidence mean as a result of people lost confidence in this bank, they are now struggling for even operate the normal business. Think that scenario there with Salone, how it's like. China is now struggling economically. You know why? Some economists, then like because of the emergence of India. India now, then they think say then they beat Germany and Japan to the third place as like the third biggest economy in the world. They kind of like they realize their potential, their population, about 1.3 billion, 1.4 billion people in India. Now China, they compete with them seriously. Some farms are now going to India instead of China. Africa, we have similar population as India and China. Why the companies them where they ditch India and China and go Africa? And it gets to the competitive advantage where we get in Africa. The youngest population in the world, now Africa gets them. So we get huge advantage. And guess the other, like, powerful advantage back home get. 60% of the world's mineral resources, waiting then they use for produce, like, now then country they are India and China and America. It in Africa, nearness to raw material. But confidence, no, they give you chance for achieve that. The recommendations, listen to the US ambassador. He said the 1.5 million. No, like now for me, they recommend something to the president. And guess what? When they recommend something to the president, now they begin catch up. Say, Paddy, you been signed, say you adhere to the recommendations of this committee. Now they don't get for catch up. They don't get for get choice. But for adhere, they run after him. Why can't we see the positive to this? Why? You people when they go and talk about like no election ever happen again, and you see una don't like Salone, una don't know the good of like the findings of the tripartite. Me of course, surely me no day that school of thought for say after the committee they can say madam you go. No. It's about conducting another election that will be credible, that will be free and fair. That should be the aim of every Sierra Leonean, because now they bring about confidence. Una feel say investors and no say we elections were rigged, they were nasty. They cannot trust us until we go back to the drawing board and begin to regain confidence back. Salone is doomed to fail. Now, the only people that when they talk about Salone say it's sweet, now they just see them. Where able to afford. So man go come out Salone, he say, oh, now we know more where they oversee, but the people in there enjoy that Salone. You see how like it talk? Now I really like it talk. You know, I've been telling somebody today. People that say those things, I remember when we've been small. You know, like sometimes, you know, Kojo Kotiai, they buy raincoats them for we. When you get raincoat, you pray to God for make rain come. Even though you know, say, vast majority of the other people they don't get raincoat. But when you buy raincoat for you, you sleep, you pray for make tomorrow morning when you go school, rain come. Never thinking about the one that will not get raincoat. Selfishness. The vast majority will not get raincoat. But for you, as long as you pot don't boil that day, they don't buy raincoat for you. You just want to make rain come the whole day. So you go kind of like use your raincoat. failing for understand, say, there are millions of kids we not getting quotes like you. So now so Salone on day. We were able to put food now with table. We say Salone sweet. When we come out and then country there, we go JC, we go flowers to people in our salon. We say Salone sweet. Oh, now we were there overseas. Now we feel say Salone, oh, the country it's Kanga. It's Kanga! Now because you get raincoat, so you dey pray to God for make rain come. So you go show yourself. But Cooper, we were the common and then country there. Now because we get waiting it take, so we want to make them people there poor. So when we dey go now, they go and bounce, they make crisscross, then they collect power. Check yourself, look yourself. Are you being honest? Is that not selfishness? Is that not witchcraft spirit? Is that not wickedness from the pit of hell? Check yourself. You know, Salone people, the tripartite, now bait. Make no mistake. This now bait. Now make if you know, now notice they keep talking about recommendations. After they don't recommend now then they can't tie Madabio. It is as simple as that. When I expect the US ambassador for say, oh yes, we go now this money for rerun, where be say the tripartite no come out with their findings, their recommendation, for me to go talk say we give them money for rerun. How stupid can they be? How? Some people understand international relations and the white people out in the talk. Just like what I give that theory about McDonald's. Me and my friend. Okay. It took us a while for understand these people. Sometimes they say yes, but they do not mean yes. Sometimes they say no, they don't actually mean no. You get for understand them. For making you know, say, yeah, yes, what they mean now. You have to understand them. Some people, una make no mistake. This tripartite is good for Salone, and I believe when I listen to Kelfa Lamara, listen the way they talk, they're going to make their recommendations. And when they make the recommendations now, it's just like the international community they say, una just do your own part. We they play with your own part. That's the time the pressure will be coming from them directly to Madabio. Hey, una all know my position about the tripartite. I hate it that we fell so low. But you know what? We belly don't well. We need a count month again. And I believe, since like institutions they don't broke, like any family where no unite, now outsider now can solve the problem. Salone people, this tripartite is an opportunity for every Sierra Leonean. Even una the SLPP one day, where they say, oh no. Una don't know what the ramification, the impact of the tripartite, not actually kind of like calling for another election. It is good for Salone. Very, very good for Salone. If you like Salone, you dey pray for make them call for a rerun of this election. Not selfishly. As long as we are not thinking selfishly, trust me, this tripartite is good for everybody because it is save lives and rescue the poor people in that country. And trust me, it will kind of like bring wealth to that country. This now on the program, Salone CashBox.
Please subscribe to Voice of Salone as we bring you the latest news around Salone.